Hey guys, welcome back to Brother Jay's Card Finds. And let's see, I went to a show on Saturday. There was actually a show I could have went to on Sunday as well. The Allentown Airport show was this weekend. It was Saturday and Sunday, but there was also the big show in Lancaster on Saturday. So I went to the Lancaster one since it doesn't happen so frequently. And then, I had some money I could have went back on Sunday, but I had stuff I had to do around the house, get ready for the work week. And I did pretty well with this, so let's see, where should I start? Well, first of all, I walked in the place. I think I waited a little longer than last time. For some reason, they have the show. The one thing says it started at 7. The other said it started at 7:30. Regardless, last time I went in at 7, they were still setting up. This time I came at 7:30, there were still people setting up. So I don't know. It was fine. There were enough people set up that I was able to start when I got there. So I did basically a lap around. Didn't really see anything too much until I was about 2/3 of the way through the show. Excuse me today. My voice does not want to get clear. There was an older gentleman who had a bunch of old mixed up stuff. Just caught my eye. I was looking at it and I saw, I don't know if I ever mentioned to any of you guys at all. I'll pull this one out here. This was a set that came out, I believe it came out in 1998. It was through the Philadelphia Athletics Historical Society. And they did a 45 card set of Philadelphia A's. And I think there might actually supposed to be 50 cards, or I know there's like at least 5 cards that were not in the original sealed sets, and you had to get them some other way. It was either a game giveaway or something like that, and those were harder to find. I looked for the numbers of those, and I didn't see any. I don't really remember. I had a set of these before and I sold them. And I think I did okay with them. I don't think the set I had, though, had this card. This is the Joe Jackson. Now, this Joe Jackson, maybe you can read that. Limited number of 500 cards. And I guess that might have been the whole set. I don't know. But they were numbered like this, as you can see. But this one says blank of 500. As you can see, it says promotional sample. So there you go. And I asked the guy what he wanted. I expected to pay maybe a couple bucks. He said 50 cents. I was like, sure, I'll take it for 50 cents. I know there's none of them on eBay. I think it's a fairly hard card to come by. I'm going to hold on to it for now. But, it might be something I might flip at some point. Like I said, I did have the set of these before and I sold them. So, all right. That was the first purchase. The next purchase, I got to an older couple. And they had a table, and I said anything at that table was $10. So they had, now I've used the boxes that these came in already, so I'm going to have to figure out what else to put these in. But these were in a box, and it said 60 plus card bottom. The bottom of the cards of the box for $10. Which I thought was a steal, especially because, well, you guys can see these, but 1, 2, 3. I got 3 with the Dwight Gooden rookie card going on. I don't know, I'm having a little trouble fitting stuff on the screen today. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm going to have a little bit of a, if I could zoom out a little bit, I might be able to do it. I don't know. Well, I cut myself off with that. We'll try again from here. This is a little bit better. I think I might have opened it up a little bit. You got, I'm not going to go through and redo on each of these, but you got, this is the 86 Donruss. You got 2 of the same one there. 86 Fleer. You got 2 of the same ones there. 2 of the same one, and then this one. So anyway, you get the idea. There's 87 Fleer, 88 Fleer, 89 Fleer, 90 Fleer. This is one of the better ones, as you can see. Griffey. And then there's even some 91 Flair. Then we got some Score. These are all from 88 Score. I think that's the only year Score did box bottoms. There's, what is it, 4 different ones? I'm not sure if they're different ones. Hold on. Yeah, I guess they are. Might be the complete set. Anyway. And then you got 86, a whole bunch of 86 tops. 88, 89, a bunch of those, 90, 91. And then this thing here must came up with a box of Upper Deck, I guess. So anyway, there's a whole bunch of box bottoms. Box bottoms are neat. I mean, they only have so much value, but I think getting that many, especially with the three, I think the 3 good ones easily make up the value of them. But as you can see, there's just a big old stack of these, and I just have to decide what I'm going to do with them. So they also had these. These were also on the $10 table, and these were sportscasters. I really have not a very good view today. I'm not sure what's going on. Alright, we got a Bill Russell, Pete Maravich, Gordie Howe, Bobby Orr, and a Pele. Let me try something here. Hold on a second. I think maybe I'm not high enough today. That might be it there. Yeah, I think that might be it. Yeah, that looks better, see? Alright, I guess I just wasn't high enough with my camera. Alright, but like I said, there was these were basically $2 each. So I like the Pele. I think I already have the Pele. A couple hockey ones, Bobby Orr and Gordie Howe, Bill Russell, Maravich. There's pretty good ones there. Then the last thing they had was this album. And it's going to be fun trying to show you this. This whole album was $10. And as you can see, there's 24 baseball discs. A lot of Hall of Famers. Got Larry Boa, Johnny Bench. Is that Lou Brock? Steve Carlton. Let me see if I can do this a certain way. Hold on. If I can do this or what's this going to be in the way? Hold on. We got a Reggie. We got a Thurman Munson. We got a Gary Carter, and we got a Jim Palmer, or Brooks Robinson, excuse me. There's Jim Palmer coming up. We got Pete Rose, Mike Schmidt. We got Ted Simmons and Carl Yastrzemski. And you see there's the backs of them. Then you got George Brett, Greg Luzinski, Willie Stargell, and Robin Yount. And yeah, these are smaller ones. You got Keith Hernandez, Gary Templeton, Mark Fidrich, Holiday Inn, and Rod Carew. And we have these Jiffy Pop. Cal Ripken and Mattingly, and you got Ryan and Brett. So there you go. I thought all these were fairly good deals for $10. I mean, you know, I think they were. So, all right. And then we got into the cards. I showed you the one card already. Let me see. Sorry, I got to divide them up a little bit. All right, that one there, that one there. I'm going to have to piece this video back together. My alarm went off and just shut the camera off. So this is going to be piece 3. We'll have to put these all together. That's okay, though. We'll figure it out. All right. These all came together. I think these were all, well, let's see, where should I start? Let me start with these. These are the, I got these from a guy in quarter cards. So I got a Bobby Witt rookie. Thought that was pretty good. Bryce Harper, Mojo. James Wood, this is the rookie debut. I didn't have that. The Nick Kurtz rookie debut. O'Neal Cruz Beam Team. This is a Paul Goldschmidt, and that's a refractor from 2018. Drake Baldwin, Chrome rookie. What? Look at this one. A Wander Franco rookie relic. Yeah, I know it's not even worth a quarter anymore, but I forget what the heck. Jesus Mate, rated number 10. And Roman Anthony, rated number 1. There's Bo with the mojo. Corbin Carroll, that's pro debut, I believe. Shotaro Mori, I believe he was out of one of the recent Bowman sets tonight. He was spoke of highly. And Cam Schlittler, he had a really good performance in, was it the most recent playoffs? I think his card was, there was some interest in him for a while. I don't know about it anymore, but for a quarter, why not? Jackson Churio Mojo, I don't think I have that already. I hope not. Dylan Cruz, Bowman Chrome rookie. Here's a Mike Schmidt Mojo, 91. Here's a Jackson Churio. Bowman Scouts Top 100, he was number 1. Mickey Mantle, this is a 1990 Mojo. Here's a James Wood, and it's kind of a trippy looking one. That's his rookie. Zach Geloff, and this is a, I don't know, it's like a thicker card. It's numbered. It's, what's the number on that? Can you read that? This is 16 out of 99. It's just a weird Topps Brooklyn collection, whatever that is. And I got my 2 Jacob Mizorowski rookies I would want, so I'm happy to have those. And then a bow. So you can't beat those for a quarter. Let's see, where did I go next? This guy had just, I don't know if I bought anything else off him, but I bought this. This is a Johnny Sane rookie card. And it's pretty clean. I mean, I wish I could get the focus. That would be nice, but I don't know. It doesn't want to focus. I'm going to have to, let me put something up here to try to get some focus going on. You know me, guys. So it's a Johnny Sane rookie. Looks like it has some light pencil on it. I'm thinking about maybe trying to see if I can get that off, but I don't want to wreck the card, obviously. I paid $10 for this. So the back, there's some little staining near the top edges, top bottom edges. That, I said to the guy, it looks like you might have tried to glue it in somewhere. So $10 for that. I thought that was a good deal. These were $2 each. Michael Jordan, Sports Illustrated, and Frank Thomas, Sports Illustrated. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. I'll show you these. I guess this is a little bit of a funny story. There was a gentleman, I was of course looking to finish up on that 78 set. And there was a gentleman that had a nice amount of 78s, but they were all out of order. And I guess being OCD or whatever I am, I couldn't go through them and pick out the cards I wanted that way. I actually had to sort out the guy's cards, put them all in order, and then I could go through. So I did that, and after that, there was only 3 cards that I even needed. Doug Bird, Baylor Moore, and a Cardinals checklist, which unfortunately has writing on it, and I don't know if that's ink or if that's pencil. Or might try to go after that with a. So these were marked both a quarter. This was marked $1, and then he had this Hall of Famer box, and he had this, which one I needed. So he only charged me for this one. The other ones he gave me for free. So that was cool. Lastly, but not least, we had these either from my guys that watch my videos. One of the partners was already gone, it looked like, because they had apparently sold most of their stuff to one dealer, so they had a nice sell-through. They still had a bunch of what was dollar cards. They had them marked down to 50 cents already by the time I got there. So these were all 50 cents each. Actually, he gave me these for $2 or $3, but I got 6 of them in for $2. This is a Reggie White. It's a insert. We got a Troy Tulowitzki, Allen Ginter rookie. Jesus Mate Select. We got Andrew Miller Bowman Chrome rookie. We got a Ryan Braun Bowman Chrome rookie. And a neat looking Kenny Lofton. I think it's from EXL Fleer. And it says something about defense. So, alright, well that's it. It was a fun show. I feel like I did pretty well. And had a good time. So that's all there is. That's the bottom line, right? Alright guys, thanks for watching.